I'm Lindsay and this is
Leo.
And today we are going to be making a Rosh Hashana honey cake, otherwise known as a lakach. So when I was in college, I had applied for a fellowship and I got to travel around the world talking to people about their Jewish cooking traditions. And I had the privilege of getting to sit down with baker and cookbook author Marcy Goldman in Montreal, which has an incredibly vibrant Jewish community. And when I was at her house, she made me this, what she calls majestic and moist New Year's honey cake. And it's pretty fabulous, and that is what we are going to be making today. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we have 3.5 cups of well-sifted flour, and it's really important when you measure out your flour in your measuring cups, don't scoop it and press it. You'll end up with too much flour. Kind of fluff it up in the bag and then spoon it in and level it off to make sure we don't have too much. Okay, ready, Mr. Leo? Dump it in. Good job. Okay, so that was 3.5 cups of flour. And now we are gonna add our, Leo, can you grab the baking powder? Good job. And baking soda and a little salt. Good job. Oh, you know what? We missed a little bit of this one. Okay. And now, smell. Cinnamon, 4 teaspoons. Good job. Okay, wait, hold on, come here. We've got allspice. Hold on, almost done. That's right, and clove. Put it on, Leo. Good job. All right, and now, Mr. Leo, you know what? Let's use baby whisk and go ahead and whisk that up for mommy. Whisk it all together. A little faster. Good job. More. More. Very, very, very good, mister. All right, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of flatten it out, and then we're gonna make a well in the center of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get and to this, we are going to add our oil, honey, sugars, 3 eggs, vanilla, strong tea. You can also use coffee if you would like, and a bit of orange juice or orange zest. And I'm using a mixture of whiskey and Cointreau. Cointreau will give you that little bit of the orange flavor. If you don't want to use any liqueur at all, that is totally fine. Just you will add the amount of liquid for that as either your coffee or your tea, whichever one you're choosing to use. All right, Mr. Leo. So everybody, this is a very sweet cake because we want an incredibly sweet new year. So don't worry that there is so much sugar in here. Leo, pour in. We've got 1.5 cups of sugar, granulated sugar. We've got 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Good job. Mr. Leo, will you pour in 1 cup of a mild vegetable oil? Good job. And trick everybody. If you do the oil in it first and then you go with your honey, the honey will come right out. I am using a really yummy local clover honey for the most part. And then I am also, yes, and it smells so good, Leo. I am also going to use a little bit of a darker honey in there too, just to get that flavor.
Yeah.
Also, just so you know, honey does not go bad. So if you ever have any clumps of honey in there, that is totally okay, as long as it's not in a plastic container. You can microwave it a little bit to get it nice and liquidy again, but your honey does not go bad. Okay, so now I am using my darker Bosc honey, and I am gonna pour this in. If you have a buckwheat honey,
do it.
oh, that would be fabulous too. But then we've got 1 cup of honey. And I know, guys, so much sweetness, but I'm telling you it's gonna make for a sweeter year. Okay, pour it all in, Mr. Leo. Good job. And it just runs right out because you had that oil in there first.
Oil not taste good.
Well, not on its own. You're right, Mr. Leo. Okay, and then we are gonna add, let's see, hold on, Mr. Leo. We're gonna add 1/2 cup of orange juice. So I'm gonna add that right in here.
Yeah.
Little short, but that's okay for now. Okay, go ahead, Leo. Put that right in. 1/2 cup of our orange juice.
Yeah.
It's okay, Mr. Leo. And we've got, we need a teaspoon of Leo's favorite. What is this?
No.
Vanilla. Hey, Mr. Leo, can you turn toward the camera for mommy? Thank you. All right, ready? Okay, Leo, put it in. Good job. Thank you. That was a really good job.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna use
Yeah.
1/8 cup of control. So, Mr. Leo, good job. Pour it in. Hold on to that for mommy. Good job. Hold it really tight. And then,
Not like.
and then 1/8 cup of the whiskey. Pour that in, Mr. Leo. And then, ready? This one's a little, I'm gonna start it out for you. Pour it all in. Here goes our very strong tea. And last but not least, now this is really important, everyone. So to make sure that we're staying kosher with this, we always crack 1 egg at a time. It's really important that we make sure that there's no blood or anything inside. So we're gonna put, Leo, one egg. Good job.
1 egg.
Also, this means if somehow you got a little shell in, pour that in for mommy. 2. And last one. Then you could just take it right out of the bowl. No big deal.
Big deal. Let you do it. Oh,
Leo does it all by himself. Pour it in. Good job. All right, Mr. Leo, I'm gonna adios this.
Good father.
What's this?
Good father.
And we are going to put in our little bit of zest. The recipe doesn't call for this, but I said we're using orange.
Yeah.
Why not? All right, Mr. Leo, please start whisking that all together for mommy. Whisk, whisk, whisk. You can go faster, don't worry. Good job. Here, why don't you come right over here, mister? Right over here. Good job. Put the ingredients in the bowl, stir it up nice and mixed. Get it ready for our cake, Good job. Can mommy do it a little bit too?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna break up our egg a little bit. And we're gonna get this all going. Nice and mixed.
Let you do it.
Okay?
Oh.
Leo, do it. Good job. I know it's so heavy. So heavy. Keep going. More. Big mixes. Big mixes. Yeah. Good job. Nice and
If
yep.
I go bowl.
Yeah. You're doing such a good. Keep going.
Way too heavy.
Way too heavy. Okay, mommy will do it a little bit. So this is gonna be a very liquidy batter once we get this nice and mixed.
Yeah.
You absolutely could use a handheld mixer. We do wanna make sure we don't over mix it, but you do wanna get out, unlike pancakes, you wanna get out the majority of the lumps. Okay, you go ahead. And I'm gonna get this last little bit of that in there, okay?
Yeah.
Let me do it a little bit and then Leo will do it again.
Big circle.
Big circles, you're right. Let's get the bottom. Okay, Leo's turn. Go. Big mix. Oh yeah, keep going. Good job, Mr. Leo. Oh, is it so hard? As Leo can attest, you gotta put a little elbow grease into this to make sure we get out all of our lumps. And you wanna check, kind of lift it up and see, are there any pockets of flour? Which the answer to that is no. And when the answer is no, then you will be all done. I don't see any pockets of flour. I'm originally gonna do it in a bun pan, but then I realized what better way to celebrate the holiday than to be able to deliver it to lots of friends. So instead, I'm using this old-fashioned little pan. If you have one of those brownie pans that, you know, helps you get the edges on all of the pieces, it's the same type of thing, but it's really heavy duty. Otherwise, like I said before, you could make it in a bun pan, you could make it in an angel food cake pan, you could make it in a tube type pan, you could make it in 2 loaf pans, the smaller size. Any of that would be really good at an oven that's preheated to 350 degrees. But so that we can deliver Leo to friends, we are going to pour into here.
Help Mommy.
Help Mommy. Good job. All right, let's do the next one. Ready? Help Mommy. Good job. Excellent. Good job.
You wait it.
Good. Okay, so I have now filled up this pan and I have leftover batter. So I'm gonna do one of the small loaf pans. I just wanted to show you. So I put a small piece of parchment, greased the whole pan, put that in the bottom, and then just did a slight layer of flour over to help make sure it doesn't stick. All right, Mr. Leo, are we ready?
Yeah, okay.
Help Mommy pour.
Wow.
Wow.
Get it.
Mr. Leo, can you hold the spatula for Mommy?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hold it right like that. Yeah. More.
You're doing such a good job.
You're doing a great job. Can I have it for 1 second? I'm gonna help you get this part and then you can put the rest in for Mommy.
Are you ready?
Okay, Leo does it. Go ahead.
Mommy.
Good job. A little more.
Oh, God.
So as he's doing this, so like I said, we're gonna bake this in a 350 degree preheated oven, and I will be back to show you how it all turns out. Leo, smile at the camera.
See?
Okay, grabbing this from the oven.
Looking good. I have it. Have it, Mommy.
You'll get to try some soon. So the loaf pan will take longer, but let me just show you on this little one. Do you see how when you push it, it just nicely springs back? It doesn't feel watery anymore. It feels like a set cake, but you don't want it to get too dry. So the moment it's like this, you should be good. You could also take a toothpick or cake tester and see if any crumbles come off. Okay, so everything is nice and out of the pans, and I am going to taste one myself and see how it is. Nice and sweet and light and a strong, wonderful honey flavor. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know how your honey cakes turn out.